sports. It's in the game.
This is the Madden Championship Series brought to you by USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA, proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Here's Jackson. On the move to his left. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
It's complete. This is Derrick Henry.
Down to the 10.
And all the way in for the touchdown. Derrick Henry, 53 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Herbert.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He completes it to Julio Jones.
To the sideline and incomplete.
They have to like Defensively here at the outset of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised. A little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Herbert. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, there to bring him down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They snap it to Herbert.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Abdullah. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On first down, Abdullah trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Herbert. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Up the middle, Abdullah. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Out of the gun, Herbert. A dump off for Abdullah.
And no sidestepping that here. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They send the tight end Davis in motion.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
McCaffrey.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Mean Joe Breed, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Higgins. And he will take it in for the touchdown. T. Higgins from 8 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run now with Okoye. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
2nd and 9.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Rolling to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown. Martellus Bennett as the first half is winding down. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead is up to 8.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble now, great field position. Jackson. Touchdown!
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba
in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Man open, here is Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
There he is again, another catch for Julio Jones.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
On 4th down, Herbert.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Jackson. He completes it to Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
Throwing is Jackson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Julio Jones. A 5-yard touchdown. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Back to throw here, Herbert. Johnson's got it complete.
And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays and send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They throw it out right complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the pistol, they'll run with Abdullah. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
That's quickly out wide to Davis.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, what was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
Here's 2nd and 7.
To give up the gut to Abdullah. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down. A handoff to Abdullah. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
They'll run here. Abdullah. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like... And this time he is in.
Yes.
Amir Abdullah taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he is going to get in for the 2. Although there is a flag on the field, but it looked like a defender jumped. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. And that's caught at the 2.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Now Herbert.
Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
Throwing, Herbert.
And this one is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Herbert to throw.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. They'll run it. Here's Okoye. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And before this play happens, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
Here's Okoye. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Christian Okoye, a 6-yard touchdown run, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that pushes the lead up to 23.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Complete to Jones. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. One last throw here for Herbert. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game.
So it's a win for the home side, and it was just too much Lamar Jackson. He really played well.
Yeah, he had a tremendous night throwing the football, wound up with 4 touchdown passes. He had in his mind early that he was going to go into attack mode, and he sure was successful.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night, everybody.